everyone, this is Keith Scott from out in Sydney, Australia. I'm one of the voices of Bullwinkle J. Moose. It's time to watch Relentless and Unstoppable. And so give it up for your main hosts, Douglas Kenny and Andy McPhee.
Hey everybody, this is Doug Kenny from Relentless and Unstoppable, and today we have Elizabeth Gleeson and Lara Deam from out in Melbourne with us. How you doing?
Yeah, good. Thank you. Thanks so much for having us on.
Yeah, it's amazing, Doug. It's been so long. It's lovely to see your face again.
Lovely to see you pretty ladies' faces as well.
Oh, you're too kind.
Congrats on your film, Laura.
Oh, thanks so much, Doug. I know last time we spoke, it was going through my journey, basically as a human, wasn't it? Talking about my journey from dancing into acting and now suddenly I'm now creating my own films. So I've kind of come from 10 months ago from speaking to you to now. It's been a little bit of a journey.
Yeah, quite a bit. And the fact that you pulled it off, that's incredible. And
Oh,
Elizabeth, what have you been up to lately with your projects?
Yeah, I was trying to think because it was quite a while ago that we had a chat, wasn't it, Doug? I think that I've been all the way to Japan to paint murals and back since then. So yeah, quite a lot as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear that you got to go to Japan and show off your skills. Both of you are artists in your own way.
no, thank you. Yeah, we are. And I feed off Elizabeth as well. We've known each other since high school, since year seven. And Elizabeth's always been, such a creative person. And, to see her come so far in her mural journey is just incredible and so very inspiring.
Yeah. So, Laura, tell us a bit about your film.
Yeah, so since we spoke, I've been acting, and one evening I was thinking, what's going on? Like, why am I not feeling as fulfilled as an actor? What's going on? And I thought, you know what, just sleep on it because sleep helps everything. And I slept pretty well actually. And in the morning I woke up with an idea in my head and I hadn't thought about directing or, I've been writing for a while now as well, but I've never put my writing into fruition. So it was really interesting. I was just struck by this story in my head. And I thought, you know what? If I write this, I think I can make this. And so I was just really struck by, inspiration. So I rang my friend who's a fellow filmmaker and I said, we're making a movie. And he said, okay, well, can you write it first? I hadn't even written it yet. So I said, yeah, I'll write and I'll send it your way straight away. And I said, I think I need to buy a wig though. So it's all got to do with when I get this wig. So he goes, look, Lara, just write this story first. So I sat down and I wrote it in about an hour. It was 7 pages long and I sent it to him. And then I got onto a website and I purchased a perfect wig because I needed a wig because I decided that Parry, who is my friend, he will produce it, but he will also act in it. So I needed to look like his brother, and he's got really dark brown hair, probably black actually. So I bought a wig accordingly for that. So I sent him the script, and he said, "I love it. When are we making it?" And I said, "We're making it in a week and a half's time." And yeah, it was whirlwind. It was whirlwind. I just threw myself into the filmmaking. And yeah, I made a storyboard. I got Parry because he was producing it to come on board, and he also got the DOP, so the director of photography, on board, Scott Pope. He also got a fellow actress to come on board as our sound recordist, who's Alex Jones. And so we were just 4 people on set in a week and a half, and we made the film in 6 hours. And which is crazy. I was a headless chicken that day, but I'm more of a duck. Maybe I was a headless duck.
With the
Because
wings.
I had my pedaling under the water, but I was, just smooth sailing throughout. It was an incredible day, and I learned a lot about filmmaking within that kind of style of approach, which was just make a film and, and don't question it, don't get overwhelmed. And I thought afterwards, well, that's all I wanted from it. I wanted to learn how to make my own film, learn the process of directing, which is a completely different way of filmmaking than I was used to as an actor. And that's all I wanted from it. And then I put it into Film Freeway after it was made. I'll go into that in later down the track about the process of the post-production, as well as using a music composer. I'd love to talk about that at one point. But and then it just started building traction in the film festivals, which was very unexpected.
Gee, that's all we have for Relentless and Unstoppable. So tune into the next episode to hear more amazing stories from amazing guests. This is Keith Scott from Sydney, Australia, saying so long, and I'm smarter than the average bear. Gee.